Hey, brothers and sisters, my true brothers and sisters, that is. Hail Satan. Ave Satanas. Ave Lucifera. Ave Lord Belial. Ave Lord Leviathan. The true crown, the four crown princes of hell. Ave King Abaddon. Ave, or Lord Abaddon. Ave Lord Pazuzu. Ave King Asmodeus. Ave King Asmodee. Ave Queen Astaroth. Ave Queen Fufu, or Furfur, sorry. Ave Lord Volok. Ave King Azazel. Ave Lord Beelzebub. Ave to every single demon that is in existence. And Ave to our true and one only God, who is Father Satan. I have a, yeah, sorry, my nose is itchy there. Had to give it a little rub, you know how it is. But anyway, that being said, yeah, I wanted to talk about something. A few years back, probably 3-4 years ago. Yeah, it was probably about 3 years ago, I'll say. And this lady hasn't changed. She only just got worse, okay? I know that for a fact. Okay, I put a post up one time in a group, a certain group, and it was like a document, right? And it had to do with beautiful Queen Lilith, okay? It had to do with beautiful, sexy Queen Lilith. And that being said, I love and respect Queen Lilith right to the bitter end, man, I really do. She is an amazing deity. Amazing. Okay? And super intelligent, super beautiful, super sexy, everything you could think. She is it. And more. And that being said, I put this document up in this group one time, okay? And it was a pretty decent document. It was, you know, it was educational, right? And that's what the group I'm talking about was supposed to be, okay? I used the word was as an operative word. All right? Now, that being said, I ended up leaving the group. No, I didn't end up leaving the group. Not yet. But I'm leaving it tonight. Or tomorrow latest. Because I got a lot of stuff I got to do first. But that being said, I put a post up in there, a little document about Queen Lilith. Okay? And this lady that was there, the one that was the administrator, she's not even really the founder of the group. Because I'm the one that came up with the idea and presented the idea of a group to her. Okay? Now, with that being said, I presented the idea of a group to her. She started the group. I was the first member in there, right? She made herself administrator, and as time went on, you know, I'll get back to the Queen Lilith bit. I put a little document in about Queen Lilith. Okay. The next thing I know, the document is deleted. The only one can delete it is the administrator, right? She deleted the document. I asked her why. Because it was all educational. Right? And demonic and all that jazz. And she told me that Father Satan thinks more of her than he does of Queen Lilith. And she said King Lucifer thinks more of her than he does of Queen Lilith. And she said Samael thinks more of her than he does of Queen Lilith. Okay, how does this work? You're married to Samael, so how in the hell? And you've been married forever with him, so and had billions of kids with him. So how does that, you know, demonic children, but still children. How does that work out? Okay, and I argued the point with her. I said to her, right? I said, how in the hell do you think that you are more important? I didn't say hell. I just said, how do you think that that the hierarchy in the demonic care more for you than what they do Queen Lilith? And Queen Lilith's been around forever. And she said, I just know he does. I said, and how do you know? What, did he tell you or something like that? And she said, no, I just know he does. I'm better than every female demon. And I argued the point, obviously, right? Otherwise, I would just be playing along with her fucking delusion. And I said to her, I said, no, you're not better than Queen Lilith, sorry. I said, there's not a person on this planet who is better than Queen Lilith. That I know for sure. And I don't care who argues the point. I said, there's no way in this world that you're better than Queen Lilith. None. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are, who you think you are, whatever. I really don't. But I'm just speaking it as telling it like it is. I'm calling a spade a spade. And as soon as I said that, the next thing I know, 15 minutes later, I'm deleted. Not even 15 minutes later. I'm deleted from the group. And she let me back in there months, like, later on, like maybe 6 months down the road when she talked to me again, right? And of course she deleted me as a friend at the same time. Okay? So with that being said, obviously this lady has something wrong with her, something psychologically wrong with her. You know, whether it be bipolar, schizophrenia, schizoid personality disorder, something psychological, okay? I know that for a fact. And I noticed that she started deleting every female that was in the group that was good looking or whatever, right? Any female that any guys in the group would pay attention to, that's the ones she would delete. And I went through every post. I went through a lot of the posts that I posted on there, like say the last 6 months. And I noticed a lot of the posts that I posted on there were deleted. For no reason. No, not even letting me know they were deleted. They were just deleted. And then I noticed she deleted me as a friend. Also, on top of it. So you know what? Everything I got in that group I'm taking out. All the effort I put into that group is gone. But I really don't care about that. Well, actually I do, but I don't. Because I'm not being in a group where one person thinks that I'm not being in a group where one person thinks that they're the whole group. Sorry, a group is called a group for a reason. It's made up of more members than just one. Otherwise, it would just be a single group. And the group I'm in now, a friend of mine asked me to get in last night. I asked her actually, and she asked her, could I join the group, and she made me an administrator. And she gave me this is a really true sister too. She gave me free reign of anything in the group. Okay? So I'm gonna pump a lot of videos into this group, all on satanic topics and demonic topics, okay? Some of them are gonna be readings, some of them are gonna be this and that, like variety, right? And other members are more than welcome to do the same. And they are more than welcome to post stuff like that. The only thing we're not going to have in there is no derogatory remarks towards women, or men for that matter. No racist remarks at all. Anyone makes a racist remark, they're gone. I don't care who they are. No, stuff like that. Just general stuff. No bullying. None of that bullshit. You want to be a tough guy, keyboard warrior? You want to be a keyboard tough guy, do it somewhere else. You're not doing it here, in this group, okay? And the group is going to be good. It's going to wind up being good. It's going to wind up being a great group. I really believe that. I have faith in that group. The members that are there now are pretty solid, some of them. But she also knows some of the members better than I do, because she's been in that group longer. She's the one that started the group. This other lady has, not the one I was talking about earlier. Okay? So, and it is going to be a good group, no question. It's going to be, I'm actually glad that I got into this group came about the way it did, because with that, my goddamn light reflection, man. With that, I can, speaking of reflections, with that, I got free reign in the group, right? So I think that's just great. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to say that and get that point across. Well, not really get it across, just say it. And people are more welcome to come to the group, but the group is private, made private. But that don't just ask if you want to request in from a friend or whatever. I send out some requests last night for some of my true brothers and sisters to come to the group if they want to. Um, but with that being said, it's all good and dandy. Everything's going to be cool in it. Everything's going to work out great with the group. I have high hopes for the group, that the group is going to go somewhere. And I truly, I'm not just saying maybe, I truly want the group to be very knowledgeable. I really do. I want the group to be very knowledgeable. I want people to learn from the group. That's the whole point behind it. I want people to learn from it. I want people to learn from the group. I want people to learn from each other that are in the group. That is the whole purpose behind it. That's why the group is called Learning from the Left-Hand Path. But it really originates around Satanism and demonolatry. That's the two main things in the group. So there's not going to be no Wicca conversation, none of that white light bullshit. None of that crap. It's all going to be about the demonic and about Father Satan and true Satanism. Traditional Satanism, spiritual Satanism, theistic Satanism, anti-cosmic Satanism, stuff like that. And I hope everything works out the best for this group. It might come off. We'll get it done. I'll get it done. Not to worry. When I'm determined on something, I get it done. Don't worry. And with that being said, Ave Satanas, Ave Lucifera, Ave Lord Belial, Ave Lord Leviathan, Ave Beautiful Queen Lilith, Ave Lord Astaroth, or Queen Astaroth, sorry, Ave Lord Abaddon, and then Ave King Azazel, Ave King Asmodee, Ave King Asmodeus, and I'll talk to you next. Ave Beautiful Queen Lilith, Ave Beautiful Queen Astaroth, and I'll talk to you next, my brothers and sisters. I love each and every one of my true brothers and sisters 100%. I'll talk to you next.